Do you need a Chromebook? In this video, we're going to ask a few questions that will help you clarify if a Chromebook, such as this one, is right for you. What's Chrome OS? It's an operating system that's open source and it's maintained by Google. Generally, updates come out every 6 to 8 weeks during the lifetime of your Chromebook. And on average, a Chromebook has a lifespan of 6.5 years of automatic updates from Google. And Chrome OS is very lightweight, so it's going to run on much simpler and less power-hungry hardware components than Mac or Windows laptops. Generally, a Chromebook's going to have an SSD hard drive, some RAM, and is going to run pretty well on about 4 gigs of RAM. That's kind of the sweet spot for Chromebooks right now. And they are usually a lot cheaper than either Windows or Mac computer notebooks. Now that you know what Chrome OS is, we can start asking some clarifying questions to see if a Chromebook would work for you. Basically, Chrome OS is a Chrome browser that can run Android apps as well. So the first question that I think people should ask is there any app that I need to use regularly that I can't get an Android app or that I can't run in browser, in a web app? Those two are going to be your bread and butter on Chromebook, because you can install all the Android apps you want and use the Chrome browser to access applications that way. And for those of you that are more technically savvy, Chrome OS, its more recent copies have a Linux subsystem that you can start installing Linux apps on them as well. So if you can't find it within an Android app, if you can't run it in the browser, and if there's no Linux app for it, you're not going to be able to do that. Also, if you're going to be doing a lot of photo editing and video editing, a Chromebook's probably not going to be the best choice for you because they don't have a lot of graphical GPU power. But basically, Chromebooks are very simple. So if you're just doing a lot of YouTubing, watching videos online, web browsing, it's going to be much more suited for those kinds of tasks. Second question you're going to have to ask yourself is, can you live with a reduced amount of storage? Most Chromebooks come with 16 or 32 gigabytes of internal storage. Some of those on the higher end are going to have up to 128 gigabytes of storage, but for the most part, you're going to be within 16 and 32 gigabytes of storage. So most of your storing will have to be on the cloud or on external devices. And if you're okay with that, then a Chromebook will most likely work for you. Third question you're going to want to ask yourself is, what are you prioritizing with this new computer purchase? I love Chromebooks because they are thin and light, and they're very portable, and they boot up really quickly, and they're very simple to use. I don't have to fuss around with many settings. It just works. That's what I love about it. The Chromebook that I carry around is 2.38 pounds, and compared to my Windows laptop that I have, which is closer to 5 pounds, that's much easier to put in a backpack and carry around. The things that I like to do on my Chromebook is I like to do some coding projects. It's really good for lightweight Python apps and getting things set up really quickly, and you don't have to carry a huge heavy laptop around to do all that. But it's not the best for video editing. So now that we've been over all of those things, if you think a Chromebook is right for you, I'm going to give you some advice before you start purchasing a Chromebook. As I said in the beginning of the video, a Chromebook will generally have 6.5 years of updates, and Google keeps track of all of the models of Chromebooks and when their end of life is. I've got a link in the video description describing when you can check specific models of Chromebooks to see when they stop getting those automatic updates. However, if you are a little more technically savvy, iFixit has an article that tells you how to extend the life of a Chromebook past that 6.5 year mark, and that I'll have a link to that in the video description as well. Other things you're going to want to check out when you're buying a Chromebook: what processor does it have? How much RAM am I getting? How much storage am I getting? And then also, what kind of USB ports am I getting? Do I get a pen with it? Is it a touchscreen? Will it fold all the way around, or is it just a clamshell? Those are all important things to be checking out when you're buying a Chromebook. Thank you for watching this video. If it has helped you, or if you would like to continue receiving content like this, like and subscribe. Also, if you have suggestions for future videos, let me know in the comments below. Thank you.